Hello there. This is a video to glorify God. Let me tell you, God does wonderful things, amazing things, just because He's kind. He gives favor that's not deserved, but He's just kind, just because He's kind. Psalms 105 here it says, give thanks unto the Lord, call upon His name, make known His deeds among the people. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. Before I started this video, I didn't feel like I wanted to cry. And all of a sudden I started the video and I want to cry. Okay, so he says, make known His deeds among the people. Oh, and then verse 2 in Psalm 105 it says, sing unto Him, sing psalms unto Him, talk ye of His wonderful works. So that's what I'm doing. I'm coming on here to talk of His wonderful works. And I was reading Job today, and I came across this verse, which says, it's Job chapter 9, verse 10. And he's talking about God, and he says, which doth great things past finding out. Yea, and wonders without number. And I see this in my life. God does these things all the time. He does wonders without finding out. Like, He does great things past finding out and wonders without number. He does wondrous works. He's kind and He gives favor and He moves mountains. Okay, so like yesterday, well, okay, a few weeks ago, we went to the grocery store and they had some crab legs on sale, so we bought them and we brought them home, but they turned out, as soon as we opened the bag, we could smell it. I mean, I could smell it. It was nasty. They were bad. And so we took them back to the store and we got a rain check. And we got a rain check for them at $3.99 a pound. And they're normally at regular price, they're $9.99 a pound. So that was like a blessing from God. And then yesterday we went to go get some, but the guy said they weren't very fresh, so we wanted to wait till the next day, which was yesterday. So we went to go get them yesterday, and I was at, nobody was at the deli. Like, someone's supposed to be there, but they were closed. The person that was doing the deli didn't show up. So I talked to the supervisor, and I kind of like really try to like push things. I push boundaries. You might think it's bad, but like, whatever. Like, okay, let me see. Push boundaries, is that the word? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not, like, I don't take no for an answer easily. Okay, like, I'm just like, well, what is there anybody else? Like, is there a manager above you? Can you do it? Like, all these things. Like, we really wanted these crab legs. And she was just like, no. I was like, oh, okay. And then as soon as like I was like, okay, like, it's okay, we'll just come another day, she was like, oh, I can get this person to do it. And then bam, it just happened. It was a no. It was like, nope, no can do, no can. I was like, okay. And then immediately just shift, like, in her mind. Like, I thought, well, I could get this person, I could do that. And I'm like, like, it was a total flip. It was an absolutely no. Like, you're standing at the um you know, the Red Seas, and you cannot cross, and then bam, it just opens up. That's what happened. And the deli was totally shut down and closed, and the paper was over on top of all the food, and it was not. And the lady was like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope." I let go. I was like, "Okay," and then, bam, just happened. Like, I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but it was just shocking. It was amazing. I knew it was God. He did a miracle. He got glorified. My daughter was with me, her boyfriend was with me, my husband, and they got to see the Lord move. Annabelle was like, I can't believe this just happened. And yeah, the Lord did that. He does that. Like, he's so kind. He is so kind. Here's another little testimony. I have a cat named Bella. She is the sweetest baby. Come here, Bella. You want to come here? You want to get on camera? Come here, baby. Sophie, would you please stop doing that? Hang on. Isabella. She is super sweet. Like, I had always wanted a rag doll, and I kept saying, I want a rag doll, I want a rag doll for like many, many, many years. And just a few months ago, God actually made me realize something. She's not an official rag doll, but she's a rag doll. Like, God made her a rag doll. Like, she's super docile and very loving and tender and, like, as sweet as can be. And she'll come up to me and, like, curl her head, and she's just so sweet, and she's so tender. She's my rag doll. Sometimes she doesn't like to be held like this. Just rarely, but for the most part, she's my rag doll. And God did that. He gave me the perfect cat. He made her the perfect temperament that I just love so much. I'm very affectionate, and I needed a cat like this that would just let me love on her and pet her like crazy. God did that. He did that. He made her like this. It's just sweet. You might be like thinking, like, what's wrong with you? How are you emotional over getting crab legs? It's not. It's not. It's just. It's not the. I mean, the crab legs are great, but what makes me, like, almost cry is, like, it's so beautiful how loving God is, and how I see his favor in my life, and I see his kindness around me. There's a scripture that says, his compassions fail not, his mercies are new every day. And I see his compassions and mercies all around me in my life. I look for them. It's like a daily treasure hunt to find the little kindnesses and mercies of God. And he does this all the time in my life. And like today, like, as soon as I sat on the couch, my sweet Bella came over. She was just letting me pet her, super just limpy and docile and just as sweet as can be. I started crying. I'm just so grateful. God is so good. He's so kind. We go through so much suffering in this world, and we go through trials and tribulations in this broken world. But in the midst of it all, God shows us so much love and gives us so much grace and mercy and so many blessings and kindnesses to get through it all. And crab legs don't help me get through it, but it just really showed me, like God is, I was having faith. Like, the scripture says, faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. And although sometimes I have faith and God doesn't move mountains, he did yesterday. He did a absolute miracle, and it's just amazing and powerful to see the Lord move and do things that man can't do. But he literally can work through unbelievers. He spoke through a donkey in the Bible, and he literally moves through unbelievers. It's amazing. And like a lot of times the Lord uses my husband, who he's not born again, but the Lord uses him, and it's amazing. It's just, God is amazing, and he's so loving, and he's so kind, and I'm so grateful to know him and walk with him. And I just wanted to share that testimony today of God's goodness. And I want to go cry now. All right, love you. Bye bye.